friends. It's time for story time. This is online story time with the Red Bank Public Library. And I'm Miss Sira, and I'm in my house. I know you are too. And Fridays in my house are pajama days. So I'm in my pajamas again. And my daughter Maya always says, Mom, you should wear your purple pajamas because they're kind of my favorite. They're warm and fuzzy and cozy. So I'm wearing my purple pajamas, and I found this shirt that kind of matches. It's tie-dye, and I made it. So I like it too. Hey, we're reading stories about fish today. I don't know why, but I got two great books. So we're going to sing a fishy song. I'm going to teach you how to make a fish with your hands. Put one on top of the other, and then wiggle your little thumbs. You see that? So it goes like this. I'm a little fish, I like to swim. You can't catch me 'cause I have fins. When I see a shark coming my way, I swish my tail and swim away. Bump, bump. Good, that's fun. That's a fun song. All right, I don't even know which book to read first because I love them both. But I think I'll start with this one. It's called The Three Little Fish and the Big Bad Shark. And it's by Ken Geist and Julia Gorton. Let me find the first page. Here we go. Once upon a time, there lived a mama fish and three little fish. 1, 2, 3. Jim, Tim, and Kim. It's now time, said the mama, for each of you to make a home in the deep blue sea. And so off they went. The first little fish named Jim swam away and met a seahorse in some seaweed. Can I have some of the seaweed so I can build a house? Take as much as you can carry, said the seahorse. So Jim gathered the seaweed and made a weedy little house. Jim had just finished building his seaweed house when he heard the big bad shark knocking at the door. Little fish, let me come in. And the little fish trembled and said, not by the skin of my finny fin. Well, then I'll munch and I'll crunch and I'll smash your house in, roared the shark. So the big bad shark munched and he crunched and he ate up every bit of that seaweed house. And Jim swam away just in time. Whew. Well, soon Jim found his brother, Tim, and he said, don't worry, Jim, we fish stick together. You can help me build a sandy little house. So look at that cool sandcastle house they made. Well, Jim and Tim had just started to relax in their sandy little house when the big bad shark came knocking at the door. Little fish, let me come in. To which the brave little fish replied, not by the skin of my finny fin. Well, then I'll munch and I'll crunch and I'll smash your house in, roared the shark. So the big bad shark munched and he crunched until he got a sandy mouthful and the house crumbled. And Jim and Tim swam and swam until they reached their sister, Kim. Kim was setting up her house in an old wooden ship. You see that? The big bad shark destroyed our houses. Don't worry, you can live with me, said Kim. And they did. The three little fish had just finished lunch when they heard the big bad shark knocking at the door. Little fish, let me come in. To which the smart fish said, not by the skin of my finny fin. Well, then I'll munch, and I'll crunch, and I'll smash your house in, roared the shark. The big bad shark munched, and he crunched, but he could not smash that house in. And, look at this, all his teeth fell out. What? The three little fish were safe at last. And I always say the big bad shark had to eat seaweed salad for the rest of his life. And that's what he gets for being mean. The end. I think that is a funny underwater shark tale. All right, good job. Let's do one thing from the song ball. Hey, it landed on If You're Happy and You Know It. I love that song too. I want you to do it with me. Ready? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. Boom, boom. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. Boom, boom. If you're happy and you know it, you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. Okay, if you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! Yay! Yay, 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 yay. Okay, this next book is one of the best books about fish. I hope you know it already. It's called The Rainbow Fish, and it's by Marcus Pfister. It's kind of a long story, but I think we can handle it. And the pictures are so beautiful, these illustrations, and look, they sparkle. So a long way out in the deep blue sea lived a fish. Not just an ordinary fish, but the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean. His scales were every shade of blue and green and purple, with sparkling silver scales among them. The other fish were amazed at his beauty. They called him Rainbow Fish. Come on, Rainbow Fish, they would call. Come and play with us. But the Rainbow Fish would just glide past, proud and silent, letting his scales shimmer. One day, a little blue fish followed after him. Rainbow Fish, he called, wait for me. Please give me one of your shiny scales. They are so wonderful, and you have so many. You want me to give you one of my special scales? Who do you think you are? Cried the Rainbow Fish. Get away from me. Shocked, the little blue fish swam away. He was so upset he told all his friends what had happened, and from then on, no one would have anything to do with the Rainbow Fish. They turned away whenever he swam by. What good were these dazzling, shimmering scales with no one to admire them? Now he was the loneliest fish in the entire ocean. One day he poured out his troubles to the starfish. I really am beautiful. Why doesn't anybody like me? I can't answer that for you, said the starfish. But if you go beyond the coral reef to a deep, dark cave, you will find the wise octopus. Maybe she can help you. The rainbow fish found the cave. It was very dark inside and he couldn't see anything. Then suddenly 2 eyes caught him in their glare and the octopus emerged from the darkness. "I've been waiting for you," said the octopus with a deep voice. "The waves have told me your story. This is my advice. Give a glittering scale to each of the other fish. You will no longer be the most beautiful fish in the sea, but you will discover how to be happy." "I can't," the rainbow fish started to say, but the octopus had already disappeared into the dark cloud of ink. "Give away my scales, my beautiful shining scales? Never! How could I ever be happy without them?" Suddenly, he felt the light touch of a fin. The little blue fish was back. There he is. "Rainbow fish, please don't be angry. I just want one little scale." The rainbow fish wavered. "Only one very, very small shimmery scale," he thought. "Well, maybe I wouldn't miss just one." So carefully the rainbow fish pulled out the smallest scale and gave it to the little fish. Thank you very much," the little blue fish bubbled playfully as he tucked the shiny scale in among his blue ones. A rather peculiar feeling came over the rainbow fish. For a long time he watched the little blue fish swim back and forth with his new scale glittering in the water. The little blue fish whizzed through the ocean with his scale flashing. So it didn't take long before the rainbow fish was surrounded by the other fish and everyone wanted a glittering scale. Well, the rainbow fish shared his scales left and right, and the more he gave away, the more delighted he became. When the water around him filled with glimmering scales, he at last felt at home among the other fish. Finally, the rainbow fish had only one shining scale left. His most prized possessions had been given away, yet he was very happy. "Come on, rainbow fish," they called. "Come and play with us." "Here I come," said the rainbow fish, and happy as a splash, he swam off to join his friends. And that's the end. There he is with just one scale left. But guess what? He made so many friends by sharing that it was better that way. And he got to play and have fun with everybody instead of being lonely. So that's a really nice story. Thank you for listening. Are you ready to just sing and dance with me? All right, let's see what we got. We're going to do a little Follow Me. This is one of our new favorites. Here we go. Follow me, it's as easy as can be. Follow me, 1, 2, 3. Clap your hands. 1, 2, 3. Spin around. Bend your knees. Bend your knees. Touch the ground. Follow me, it's as easy as can be. Follow me, 1, 2, 3. Wiggle your fingers. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Tippy toe. Stretch up high. Wave hello. 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 Follow me, it's as easy as can be. Follow me, 1, 2, 3. Flap your arms.
Take a seat.
Take a seat. Bum, bum. Nice. Okay, I forget what our next song is going to be. Oh, we're doing the happy song. Why not? Here we go. Okay, thank you. I picked up my song ball because I want to tell you guys something. On our Facebook page and on our website, redbankpubliclibrary.org, Miss Maria put up instructions on how to make a song ball. So if you want to try it, it's tricky, but it would be a great project. Wouldn't it be fun to have one of these at home? Take a look and see what you think. This week we're having a rad challenge of playing dress up. It's Friday today. You still have time to send me a picture on Facebook or Instagram and maybe get entered to win a prize. I hope you guys are doing well. Check us out on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. We got all kinds of things going on from the library. So thank you for supporting us. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next time.